Good nutrition for children during the first 1,000 days of life lays the foundation for a healthy and vibrant future. At this stage, the brain development process can be accelerated or hampered based on access to key nutrients. The lack of these nutrients could lead to stunting, affecting a child's mental health and physical development, while wasting weakens the immune system, making children more susceptible to illness. In response to these critical needs, Save the Children, in partnership with UNICEF and the World Food Programme, supported the government of Kenya to launch the Universal Child Benefit Project to generate lessons for the introduction of a long-term UCB and to strengthen advocacy efforts and visibility for the UCB program.
Why the project was started, from the design, it was to cushion caregivers with children below the age of 0 to 3 years from the shocks of COVID-19. The project came in with 3 components with a complement of cash transfer. The 3 components were nutrition counseling, positive parenting, and disability inclusion.
In Embu County, there are challenges of food security, also challenges of malnutrition in terms of diet diversity. People are not able to get enough of what is required. Another challenge that we face is the inadequate knowledge on how to mix the foods.
So we have different challenges, majorly about the diet and also the poverty. We are not able to achieve the diverse diet. We are not talking of 10 food groups, but you find in a household, we are not even able to get 2 or 3 maximum.
Hapo mbeleni ulikuwa unapata kama ni watoto, unapea tu chakula bora washibe. Hata ushughuliki umempea nini wala nini.
Tulikuwa tunajua kwamba mtoto ukimpea uji, ni mpaka jioni ni uji tu. But wakati tulienda training, tuliambiwa kwamba kuna types of food mtoto anafaa kupata na kuna venye mtoto anafaa kuzipata.
This 12-month initiative was implemented in 3 counties and aimed to reach 8,300 children with a monthly stipend of 800 shillings. The areas that benefited included Kajiado Central, Kajiado County, reaching 2,352 children; Mbeere North, Embu County, reaching 2,592 children; and Nyando in Kisumu County, reaching 2,505 children.
UCB project was being piloted in Nyando sub-county. Ahero ward had an increase of stunting rate. We trained the 90 CHPs, 6 chairs, and we had 3 health facility in charges. There was some other mother support groups which were taken through BFCI, that's Baby Friendly Community Initiative.
It is an initiative that promotes, protects and supports breastfeeding, complementary feeding, and optimal maternal nutrition.
What necessitated nutrition education and counseling in these counties was there's a knowledge gap existing with the mothers on how to feed their children. At times you find in these counties the food is available, but they're unable to have the knowledge on how to diversify the child's diet, and other important, for example, health clinics, that the child needs to continue with the health clinics until the age of 5 years.
A remarkable 91% of beneficiaries successfully received their UCB cash transfers, directly influencing their livelihoods and well-being.
Nilikuwa one of the beneficiaries. Nilikuwa na mtoto ambaye ana disability, cerebral palsy. Na hiyo pesa ilisaidia, at least unapeleka mtoto therapy. Like hapa IC wanalipisha 200 per child per session. So ukipata hiyo 800 in a month ni kama umempeleka 4 sessions. Ukisema hii ni ya therapy peke yake. Kwa hivyo mzazi hana hiyo pesa, hataweza kupeleka huyo mtoto for that sessions kwa sababu hana hiyo uwezo. So ilisaidia.
Mimi venye ilikunja hiyo pesa, kitu ya kwanza nilifanya, nilidecide ninunue kuku. Sikakuwa mingi, I was able even to buy mbuzi. So unaona, naweza enda nichukue mayai nipikie watoto, ninunue tu greens, changanya na hiyo mayai na naendelea tu na maisha.
UCB program taught us nutritional value, how we needed to balance these food groups. We were even taught proper diet of a child should contain 7 meals. If we cannot afford those, we have to try and give only 5.
Kabla ya mradi kuja, mara mingi ulikuwa unapata watoto wanagonjeka, na ni kwa sababu haukuwa na hiyo knowledge ya kwamba maternal nutrition, kabla mtu hata hujajifungua inafaa mama ukule mara kadhaa. Alafu pia tukapata knowledge ya kwamba mama ukijifungua unafaa kumnyonyesha mtoto miezi 6 bila kumpa chochote. Na pia jinsi ya kushika mtoto kumnyonyesha. Unajua wakati mingi tulikuwa mama ajui hata kumnyonyesha mtoto, hata hiyo humshika tu mtoto ilikuwa changamoto.
Tuliambiwa ukianza kupea mtoto anything before 6 months itamsumbua. So I avoided that. Nikampea hiyo matiti for 6 months. Alafu nikaanza polepole. Maji pia nikaweka after hiyo 6 months. Nikaona kamegrow vizuri.
The bit of positive parenting was also to sensitize caregivers on how they are bringing up their children, just to revive that care, which is very critical when you're raising your child, and just increasing that bond between a caregiver and their child.
Tuliambiwa watoto ni vizuri kuwalea kwa njia mzuri, tukiwaonyesha upendo. Hata wakati mtoto amekosea, hata kama tuna discipline, tusikue wakali sana. We be friendly to them.
I used to be harsh. Even my first daughter used to fear me. When I reduced this kind of harshness, the bond started becoming closer.
Lakini tumeona hii mradi tangu kuje, tumeona mzee amebadilika. Wakati mwingine hata yeye mwenyewe anakuja ananisaidia kushika mtoto. Tukajua kwamba ni muhimu sana mnapocheza hata na mtoto wako, ambaye kwa Wamasai ni ngumu, lakini imetusaidia.
Mingi unajua sasa culture ya Masai. Nakwambia ilikuwa historia, pengine uone mama na mzee wakiandamana ikiwa wanaenda clinic. Maybe mzee ako 1 kilometer ahead, mama afuate nyuma. Lakini saa hii at least kama ni clinic wataenda, kama ni soko wataenda. Hata mimi saa hii kuna mtoto mdogo, lakini niko na time yangu pia na mtoto wangu mdogo.
We also have the knowledge of good nurturing to the disability. We don't discriminate them.
Children with disability, they face so many challenges. So with the support of the UCB project, we have been able to identify children who have been hidden at home, and we've been able to bring them to the health facilities so that they can get the normal services like immunizations, occupational therapy services, physiotherapy, so that the problem they get because of disability is minimized.
Based on my experience, mwenye akona mtoto akona disability, pendeni kama hao wengine and you take care of them, msiwafiche. Hao watoto wanafaa kuongeleshwa, ukimpeleka nje na aone watoto anacheza, anachangamka, ndio pia wao waone wanapendwa.
The issue of the kitchen gardening also came up very well when they realized the importance of the vegetables, and they realized they can be able to make it, even have a small garden at home. It really peaked, although we have a very big challenge of water in this area. So I would say the impact was big as it comes to dietary diversity and the other indicators.
Unapata sasa wamama hata hawana hiyo nini ya kuenda kwa soko kununua greens. Tulikuwa tunakuja huku tunatengeneza kitchen garden, tunaenda kwao tunatengeneza. Tukaunda hizo vikundi, tulikuwa na table banking, tulikuwa tunachukua tunarudisha next week. Wengi waliweza hata wao kununua kuku. Sikawasaidia. Hata sasa nikienda kwao naona kwa kweli mradi ilisaidia.
After saving for sometimes nikawaomba pesa, at least nikanunua chara nyingine. Sasa naweza sema hata hapa nyumbani nikiwa naweza shonea mtu nguo akiniletea. So siwezi kosa ya kupea mtoto. Through the knowledge I gained from UCB, I've been able to start an ECD center and I'm running lunch program. Our community has benefited a lot from this. I'm able to influence them to come and know what we are doing there at school.
The transformation in the community has been so much great. You meet caregivers who now, apart from just having that knowledge, they are able even to now sensitize their fellow women from the community.
We came to realize that a lot had improved. By the time we were starting the exclusive breastfeeding, all the indicators were less than 50%. And by the time we were going on, we went even up to 90%.
There was a reduction, drastic reduction in malnutrition. The rate of stunting during the baseline study, it was at 40, but it reduced drastically up to 21.
We've seen a reduction in even wasting, stunting, and also a rise in exclusive breastfeeding.
Nutrition challenges are a lot, and the funding for nutrition activities is not forthcoming, and especially in our counties. But we realize that through such a program, you are able to reach even the people on the ground. You are able to prevent malnutrition before it becomes severe. We are able to improve even the nutrition status of the children with very little resources.
Still, there is a gap in issues to deal with financial stability. For that, I'll recommend that the project can continue so that it will help boost the child health in general.
Ningependa hii project irudi, imetusaidia. Ningependa irudishwe, aisaidie wengine pia na mimi nikiwa ndani.
The insights gained from the UCB pilot project will serve as a guide as we continue to advocate for the government to adopt the program as a social safety net for families using a more inclusive, resilient, and nutritionally secure future for the children of Kenya.